India, assuming we spent a tenth of that, $1,000, on 80 million sufferers, is an astronomical number, and that number is waiting to happen in about 10 years from now on. Nobody prepares for that number. The government is not setting aside any money. There are not, newer models coming through. Health insurance is not out there trying to drum up business. Young people are not saving or putting away money towards health insurance, anticipating that risk. But that risk will surely happen. So these are very important points, and much more than a esoteric discussion. This directly goes into the heart of our economic growth story. We have a lot of young people. They will get diseases, genetically hardwired to get some of these diseases early. It must be made more affordable for them to treat this. So that is the context why health insurance is important. Far too long we've been beating around with this number of 5, 10, 15% is the penetration. Nobody really knows what this number is. An optimistic estimate sometimes goes as high as 25% of the population is covered. I doubt that very much, because 7, 8, 9, 10% are usually covered by the railways, the army, and central government tax. That's the largest portion of the income tax paying population, so they are covered. Privately, people put the number between 2 to 5%, those who hold private insurance. So it's hard to imagine this number being beyond 15%. And if left at the current rate of progress, only half of India will have cover by 2040. And this is supposed to be the so-called golden years of India's growth. So, there's a disconnect somewhere. So here's the context. So therefore, building upon these themes, we had many of these industry stakeholders who gathered that day to kind of express their thoughts on what's going on and what needs to be done. So some of the concerns where, there is, let me take the first one. In case of the sustainable business model,